Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to show you how to make this bracelet. So we are going to do one of these components here, and then we're going to attach it with some Swarovski pearls. So these are Swarovski 14 millimeter Rivolis. Um, I would probably think that these are peach. I don't have the name, but that's what they look like, in case you're wondering. Um, any color will look amazing. So this is a bracelet for Kath from England. So I think I mentioned this in one of the previous bracelet videos that what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch. She gave me the colors that she's possibly going to wear, and I'm going to make a bunch of bracelets and send them to her, and she can pick whichever one she wants and keep the rest, of course. So this has been so much fun. So thank you so much, Kath. And thank you again, Kath, for all the wonderful gifts you sent me. So if you are not familiar with my older videos, Kath from England has sent me, like, there's incredible amounts of friend mail unboxings of these gorgeous Rivolis. Swarovski. She saw how excited I got with Swarovski. And guess what? There's more Swarovski coming. I buy these pearls from a bead shop in Ontario, Canada. The It's called the Northern Bead Shop, I think. And yeah, they still have Swarovski stock. So I just ordered, actually, I placed 2 orders. They had a 15% off sale, so that was amazing. It basically paid the taxes. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, this is super simple. This is a different way to bezel. If you take a look, let me see if I can enlarge this. So rather than do peyote stitch to start with, what I do is right angle weave. So you see the 4 beads in a pattern, and I call it modified because you add a bead in between each of those little patterns, and it's a different way of attaching them, but super simple, so fast. Like, one of these takes maybe 30 minutes at the most. So you can see how fast you'd get a bracelet together. So I did find, I'm making a 7.5-inch bracelet for Kath. I put the clasp on to get an idea. So this is one of the clasps from my new unboxing of these gorgeous box clasps. It's on there, but it's not actually attached. I still have the thread here. You can kind of see it's loose, but I just wanted to get an idea of the length. So once we get done one of these elements and attach it with the pearls, then we'll measure it and see if we need pearls on this side and pearls on the other side of the clasp to make that 7.5. It may be where, we attach it directly here and put pearls on the other side, something like that. We'll see. In the meantime, I'll just set this aside and let's talk about supplies. So of course you're going to need a 14 millimeter Rivoli. This one's Swarovski. I will say that I have a bunch of stuff that I got from AliExpress, different grades of Rivolis. Most of them are pretty the lowest grade you can get, but I'll tell you, let me see, I have them here. They look amazing once you bezel them. Once you put pretty beads next to them, like, really, they look amazing. So don't freak out. You can do these with different color. Now, I don't know if I have, there's one set of Rivolis that I got from BB Craft, was a grade A, and it was interesting because I didn't notice it when I ordered it, but when I got it, opened it for the unboxing, I kept saying, geez, these are really nice. I can't believe it. so I went back and checked, and they are grade A, so they are super, super amazing. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll put the links to those things. But like the low grade ones, it's like 50 of them for $2 or $3. So, you know, if you want to practice bezeling, and we're going to do some bezeling in the next little while. So I have 11O Rokai Champagne Galvanized. These are check beads, so they're a little tinier, but you know what? I think I've done these with Tohos, which are a little wider, and this works as well. So we don't need that much, but we'll see what we can do. And you're going to need some 15O seed beads as well. And these are just basic check seed beads. I might leave these, I don't want them to get mixed up, so I'll leave them till we need them. And we'll put that aside. I'm using, oh, it's at size 5. I thought I was using size 6, so there you go. You can use Nymo thread or 1G. You don't have to use a fused thread for bezeling, but kind of your choice. I'm using green. It kind of disappears in the beadwork. And then, of course, a pair of scissors. And your needle. I'm using a size, this actually feels like a size 10. So I'm going to start. I usually use a wingspan. You don't quite need a wingspan. And you can see there's lots of thread left over. I tend to use, you know, sew in the one side of the thread, and then the other side I leave so that I can attach. And this way, all of these are attached separately. Now you could decide to attach just the, like take a separate thread to attach everything together. And the reason being is if you don't want your beads to be pulling on your beadwork, like, but you can see this is like not moving those beads at all. So choices, right? So we're going to start, we're going to pick up 4 beads. And let me just move that up a bit. Okay, so you got your 4 beads. Take it down. Near the bottom, you will need some thread to weave in at the bottom. So make sure you have enough to do that. Maybe 10 to 12 centimeters. You don't need a lot. Now you're going to go back through the bottom bead and go through the bottom of it. And pull that through. And there's your first little diamond pattern or cross pattern. That's what it looks like. Okay, so now just, again, you're going to want something to hold on for your fingers for this part, because it is, there's nothing really to hang on to. So pick up 4 more beads. I have done this before in other videos, so if for some reason this isn't making sense to you or you need clarification, whatever, you can go to the other video. So the second one is going to be a little different. We do have 4 beads on there, but we're going to go up through this side bead and down. Well, sorry, we're going to go down through the side bead like this. And I hang on to things, habit from, you know, beading. So you can see the threads coming out that middle bead. What you're going to do is you're going to slide it over the first bead that's at the bottom there. And then you're going to go through that next bead. Like that. Again, I'm holding on to those beads and then pull tight. It looks a bit kind of weird right now. So let me just point out where everything is. So you have the first little diamond pattern here, those 4 beads. Then here is your second diamond pattern. And you're always going to have a bead in between them at the bottom. This is going to be your bottom. You're going to continue along this way for 14 times. So let's keep going. So pick up 4 11Os. Go down through that side bead. Then bring your thread over the next bead and then go through this bottom one.